we are going to go over page 3 of project 2 now. So we're going to start off with the second row, which is finding the amount. So we have two ways of doing this, the faster way and the longer way. I am going to show you the quicker way of doing just for this amount. And this is only quicker because the interest is given. For example, in the last one, number 4, you wouldn't be able to do it this way. Alright, so for the amount, for number 2, J.R. Berry, what you're going to do is write amount equals the principal plus the interest. So we're going to take the principal of $5,000 and we're going to add the interest to that, and that will give us $5,654.91. So we're going to write that in here, $5,654.91. Alright, the next one, number 3, we're looking for the interest. So we're just going to use the same formula, manipulate it a little bit to solve for I. So to solve for I, we're going to subtract P on both sides, giving us A minus P. So really, to find the interest, we subtract the principal from the amount. So that's $36,750 minus $35,000, giving us interest of $1,750. So that's how we can find the amount of and interest given one or the other along with the principal. The last one, that's the one that's a little bit tricky because we don't have one information. We only have one information. I apologize. We don't have two. So first what we need to do is find the amount. So we're going to use the formula. Hopefully you remember this formula. It is A equals P, that's the principal, times 1 plus R over N to the NT power, where A represents the amount, so that's A, P represents the principal, R represents the rate, N is the number of periods per year, and T is the time in years. So I label it so that you guys know what we need to use. So now let's plug in what we do know. We know the principal, 6,001 plus the rate. Remember, we have to convert the rate to a decimal. So that is 0.45. Divide that by n, which is the number of periods per year, which for Salazar it is 4, parenthesis, raised n times t. So 4 times 4. So now we're just going to use order of operation. We're going to do what's inside the parenthesis first. So type into your calculator, what is 0.045 divided by 4? So 0.045 divided by 4. That is 0.01125. And then let's do the exponent really quick. 4 times 4. I'm not going to type that in the calculator because we should all know that. That is to the 16th power. So you can simplify that because it doesn't affect the question just yet. Next, we're still going to finish what's inside the parenthesis. So 1 plus 0.01125 is just 1.01125. Now we're going to raise that to the 16th power. Right? After parenthesis comes exponent, so 1.01125. Click the exponent button, which is right there on your calculator, and type in 16. I'm not going to write all that out. You can see it on the calculator. Keep in mind, you do not want to round just yet. If you do, however, choose to round, make sure to try and do like 5 or 6 decimal places because you don't want it to affect your final answer. Since I'm grading this, I'm not very picky if you're off by, $1 or anything, because I'll know that is a rounding issue. But when you're doing it in your workbook or checkpoint or exam and it's fill in the blank, you want to make sure you are as accurate as possible. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to keep that number in the calculator. Last thing we need to do is multiply the 6,000 because remember we evaluated this value and we got that number 1.19602 and so on. So now multiply 6,000 to it, giving us the answer of $7,176.09. Now we get to round because we're done. We found the amount and we always want to round unless specified elsewhere. We want to round to the nearest penny. So that's $7,176.09. Alright, so earlier I showed you how to find the interest. All you have to do is take the amount and subtract the principal from that, and that will give you the interest. So that should be $1,176.09. And that is it for page 3 of Project 2.